The Red Zone here on 103.3 WZND and WZND.com. We are going to make a quick transition now to the second guest of the evening. We now have the pleasure of being joined by ISU Volleyball's Kaity Weimerskirch. Kaity, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And to start off, can you please tell us the story of this dance battle that has gone kind of viral on Twitter? We were watching it the other day. We were having a good time. So can you tell us kind of what happened?
Oh gosh, sure. So basically what happened was there was something wrong with the rotations. So the refs were trying to figure out what was happening, and it was taking a little longer than it usually does, and they were playing music. So naturally I started to dance. I saw the other team, they started pointing at me. So I was like, okay. So I just kind of looked at them and I kept dancing, and then it just turned into a dance battle. But
Kaity, we got to know, where did you learn these moves? Did you dance in high school? What's going on? Because you just broke these out of nowhere. I mean, they looked pretty good. They look like you've been practicing. I don't know if you're doing it in the mirror at night or what's going on.
I used to dance when I was little. I danced for 10 years, but
Okay,
that
so
was more
significant.
Yeah.
That's a long
so
time.
You knew what you were doing. You went up there, you're like, you know what, I'm on national TV. I might have to do something.
Kind of. It was more like ballet and stuff, so I don't know. I just kind of did random stuff.
Okay. Well, kind of jumping in here, how has your experience been at ISU? I mean, you are a freshman, and you're coming in. I mean, we've been here for 6 weeks. I mean, I know you've been here over the summer.
Yeah.
But what was it like kind of adjusting, coming here, and, being so young, and coming on a team that had such a good year last year, and now you're coming as a freshman, you're getting some playing time, and, how are you gelling with the team?
Yeah, for sure. I think a huge thing is the older girls. They really welcomed us, and they've really shown us the Redbird way, and I've been with them all summer, and they've just really welcomed us and made us feel comfortable. And I know I'm competing against a lot of them for playing time, but Coach is big on competing with love. So I know they support me. I want them to be successful. They want me to be successful. So I think that's huge.
Absolutely. And the team, you started very, very hot. You went 7-2. You had the Redbird Classic, which was insane. We got to be there for that. That was the coolest Redbirds volleyball I've ever experienced here. But then, unfortunately, the Buckeye Invitational didn't go as well as I'm sure you wanted. How are you all looking to bounce back and get on the roll here heading into conference play?
Yeah, for sure. We had some really high highs and some lows after that, but now it's conference time, so everyone is 0-0 again. Preseason is over, so it's time to just reset. Our coach is big on that. Everyone is 0-0. No one cares what you've done up to this point. So I think this is good. Just start fresh and redefine Redbird volleyball.
Yeah, and tomorrow is Pack the Arena night, and that's big. And you guys have the MVC coming up. So what does it mean to have home court advantage? How much does that really help you guys out?
Yeah. I think it's a huge thing, especially for our home tournament. We had so many fans, and you could just feel the energy on the court, and I think that definitely helped us play to the level that we did that weekend. So I think that when Redbird is packed, it's tough to play against us. The other team definitely feels the pressure.
And kind of explain to us, what is Coach Leah Johnson like? I mean, obviously no coach wants to lose, no team wants to lose. So kind of bouncing back and losing 3 straight after a really good weekend, what was the chemistry like in the locker room? Were you guys down, or was it you know what, we got conference play coming, let's pick this back up?
Yeah, Coach Johnson is very calm and collected. She doesn't really get rattled very often, so she just kept us steady, even though, we were kind of down on ourselves after going 0-3 the past weekend. She just basically said, that was our off weekend. We know who we are. That's not us. We'll be fine. Just bounce back, and we'll be fine next weekend.
And transitioning a little bit, as a freshman, you're one of the youngest players on the team, but you've still been seeing some significant playing time this season, maybe more than you expected. How has it been like? What's it been like jumping into a larger role so early in your ISU volleyball career?
Yeah, it's definitely nerve-wracking just knowing that tradition is a big thing, and they've done so well the past few seasons. So just trying to play my best to get the team where I know they want us to be. And I think it's the older girls, they just hold us to a really high standard, and they just expect a lot from us. So I think we've all just gotten used to that, and yeah.
And you bring up the older veteran players. Is there a name that kind of sticks out to you, someone that kind of took you under their wing, and a veteran player that maybe kind of mentored you in a way?
I would say definitely Steph Jankowicz and Kendall Meyer. Kendall definitely because we're the same position, and like that's how I know she obviously cares about me and like competes with love because we are the same position, so it would be very easy for her to just like not tell me anything and just want me to do bad, but she definitely has pushed me to do better.
And we're going to kind of go, we have a little fun segment that we like to do. We had Sydney Holt on last time.
Okay.
And we kind of asked some questions, and we want you to kind of tell us on your team who it relates to and who would it be.
It's like kind of like your senior superlatives, but for your teammates.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know if you're going to want to talk to Sydney about this, but we asked her who the best dancer was on the team last time we talked to her, and your name, I don't know, it didn't pop up.
Wow. I'm definitely going to have to talk to her about that.
We're going to have to talk to her. So we're going to get going here. All right. So the first question we have for you is who has the best Snapchat stories?
I would say probably Sarah Kushner.
Okay.
Another freshman.
All right. Who is I know you guys have been in season since you've been here, so you might not have the most experience, but who is the biggest life of the party or the highest energy on the team?
I would have to say Emmy Ogogar.
Okay.
All right.
And we were told last time too that you guys have dance parties before every game.
Oh yeah.
So that's just something you guys do to get prepared? Like, you get loose.
Just get hyped,
Yeah.
in the
It
locker
definitely gets us hyped. We always listen to like really hype songs like Turbulence, the song that plays right before every game, and we just go crazy.
Okay.
The next one is who cares the most about the clout they get on social media?
I don't think I want to answer that question.
All right. No pressure on that one.
All right, we'll ask you a little easier one then. Who's most likely to appear on The Bachelorette?
Oh gosh. Steph Jankowicz.
Steph Jankowicz. Okay.
All right. A couple more here for you. Who is the most likely to drop out of school and become a stand-up comedian?
Carly Nicholson.
Oh,
Okay.
That wasn't even much of a thought. What's that all about?
She's just hilarious. She always makes me laugh.
Okay. All right. So we got the last one here for you. Who's most likely to lock their keys in the car?
Ooh, Allie Otten.
Allie
I feel like
Otten,
she's
all right.
always forgetting stuff.
Throwing Allie Otten under the bus.
Love you, Allie.
Okay.
Well, Katie, thank you so much for joining us on the show. Tomorrow is Pack the Arena night for ISU Volleyball. Their opening conference play against the Missouri State Bears. Game time is at 6, so make sure you go out and support them. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to have Nick Imparo, our news and sports guest, with some amazing news. You're listening to The Red Zone on 103.3 WZND, the pulse of Redbird Nation.